And welcome back to my channel. Somehow today episode I really want to talk about success. Sorry for the low quality of camera, but the important things is the message. Sorry for the improper setup, guys. I'm filming outside and yes, it's getting dark now. Okay, hope it good. While the important things is the message. People don't like your success. I felt this way real for a lot of them. Why? Because you have it, they don't. Because you are totally get it, they don't. As simple as that, guys. Again, because you achieved it, they don't. You lived it, they don't. You committed to progress, they don't. You study, they don't. You took the lessons while they keep complaining. Situations might make you feel bad at glance whenever you deal with this amongst of people or society who's operating their life from their lowest standard or sat in their same level as their lower level of their energies vibrationally than yours ever, which kept maintaining it on the highest level most of all, as it should. People don't like your success. Some of them, more of them, is the most laziest people, pathetic of all. They has projecting all of their top insecurities toward others who's made their dream desires alive to bring them to reality. Because while they started to victimize that being played on themselves, actually they hates themselves. They hates themselves. Why? Because they are unable yet to figure it out why the heck they couldn't be they shall must becoming. I am grateful to God. I am grateful to the universe. I am grateful to the infinite sources that I find women nowadays are waking up consciously, as I am one of a living proof of becoming that woman who has stepping into my advocacy, that they finally knew her worth way truth, knew that she has enough, who has enough, and how powerful she has. Embracing her beautiful self authenticity, blooming her beauty, nourished her mind, soul, body, brain, beauty, and behavior as its self fulfilling prophecy. Be the woman in your dream. Proud of that woman. Applaud to you, ladies. You're so much loved. Look at yourself, dear bestie. As simple as you have maintaining your own self well, you have just stepping it onto fundamental self-successful era. Becoming who you are is success. You know, becoming your best version of self is success. Gaining knowledge is success. Embracing your purest, authentic self is success. Immersing self to life lessons is success. Building nicest way of new habit is also success. Up leveling confidences is success. Confession, guilties is success. Guys, success is not always or started from that you have to gain 6 to 10 figures. Then people call you a success person ever. Yes, it is. Yes. But in order to be on that figures, you yourself first have to have the baseline. Baseline is your awakened, fulfilled self. Once you put your emotions and powers on your work, people are start to see the result. Change is it the result itself, guys. That people sense to you through your energetic vibes, you are vibing out, then this may trigger their ego self mentally for them who haven't healed emotionally. And usually they started to hate you. Well, actually, they projecting on hate to themselves for not having, for not doing the work. Ever since I am doing this work and I stick to it, there is a lot of people dislike me. Many. Some of them I caught people who disliking me is people whom exactly has everything they had. They're materialistic things, cars, houses, properties, fancy stuffs, high-end lifestyles, and so on. As well as we already been told. But deep down, I believe their souls is empty because I read their motivations for rich is to look rich only in order to be accepted, in order to get validated by the external and societies around who has it shaped, and not for being rich itself. I have seen many of them. People went for a loan to get to what exactly not necessary yet to function with. Like they forced themselves to have it and have to work insanely hard, insane hardly in return for the installment. See how miserable these people are living in low operating standard average of society's mind. Meaning is if people have fulfilled and enough for themselves, right? Energetically, right? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, they wouldn't have gotten jealous of others in everything. They wouldn't have gotten envious of others in any area of life. And they wouldn't have their self had forced to work insanely hard for it. Take example of mine, guys. I am not growing from billionaires, millionaires. I am growing from poverty. I used to work insanely hard for this long time period for money in my country, converted to dollar for less than 60 US dollar a month I got the salary. With $60 a month, I have to fulfill everything. It has to be enough to cover my own life, monthly expenses, including shared family expenses back home. Imagine, imagine how you could keep doing this every single day, barely settle for life, much less. But burnout finds me inside dead broke only. It will keep myself suffer if I am not have had enough power to end it. Imagine. Imagine if I am not doing the self work. Imagine if I am not persistent to the amount of commitment that I am putting on to my own self progress. I wouldn't be on the scene might be right now. Even though I barely know on what future unfolds, do it anyway. You will thank yourself later. Because when people don't like your success, it is exactly your subtle success. I'll see you in my next scene, guys. Thank you for watching. Love you. Ciao.